Hello, Archie Luxury here on the Archie Luxury live stream. I am broadcasting 1st of January 2026. It's already happened. The clock has ticked over in Australia. Look at that there. That's our clock. It's 9:30 a.m. 1st of the 1st, 26, guys. How is that? That is pretty damn fan-fucking-tastic. It is fantastic. Let's see if we can get the punters up and running. We've got the Zeal. Can we get the Zeal on? I don't know if we can get Zeal on. Keslow, come on, Keslow, jump on. You know you want to come on. Erwin, what's Erwin doing? Let's see if we can get Erwin. That's a bit early for Erwin. Let's see if we can get Charles. We see if we can get. What else can we get here? Charlie, Undertaker, Clyders. Let's get the Clyders on there. Clyders. We got the greatest dog trainer in the world. Hello, Marky. So you were in Chicago. What time is it in Chicago?
It is 5:31 p.m.
PM, and it's Christmas Eve.
It is New Year's Eve.
Sorry. New Year's Eve. We've already ticked over here.
Well, Happy New Year. Whee!
Thank you, sir. Happy New Year. And yes. I got to tell you, Marky. What can I say there?
What can you? Oh, my God. My house was filled.
It's a bit hot.
Christmas was... sorry. It's a bit hot.
Keep going. Christmas was...
It was a crazy year. A lot of family activities, family staying at my house. Which is why I had to disappoint the punters, in the peanut gallery. I'm sure they missed me terribly.
Everybody missed you, Mark. I tell you now. By the way, that toy didn't turn up yet. That'll be coming next week.
Oh, well, you're too kind. Yes. Chief Tit says, Happy New Year from the future, Goldberg. Well, Jimbo, get your tits in here, sir.
Yeah, Chief Tit. Hello, Chief Tit. Let's get a...
Tell me the future. What I really want is I want the lottery numbers for tomorrow.
Yes. Those would be good, my friend.
We thought they'd never end. Oh, yeah. And we got Mikey.
Mikey, hello. Happy New Year's Eve, Mikey. How you going, man?
Thank you, Arch. I'm going great.
Well, Mikey, it is what is it? It's 3:30. 3:30 p.m. for you?
3:30 p.m. for me, yeah.
No, not 2:30.
No, 3:30 is what I said.
Okay, gotcha. All right, well, good.
On the right coast.
You have time to prepare.
I go to sleep early. I don't do shit.
What time is New York now, Marky? What time is New York?
New York is 6:30 p.m.
Now, check this out. Every year, my neighbors down at the end of the cul-de-sac have a big party, and at midnight they set off M80s and like bigger than firecrackers.
Yeah,
and they have an air raid siren, a real one, one you can hear like 15 miles away.
Oh my God.
And it winds up, and it takes a minute to wind up, and they run it for 3 minutes straight. And years ago, I have these fireworks that I got from Mexico, and it's a big one. It's a mortar, it's a tube with a beer can,
like a two-stager.
Well, yeah, it's size of a beer can, and you drop it down.
Are you bragging now, Mike, that you're the size?
No, but it's raining. It's raining.
Oh, yes, you've had wet weather.
At midnight, these guys are doing their thing. And like years ago, before there were these big fires and shit, they were having their party, and I walked down real quietly, and I just set it on the ground, didn't say a word, and lit it off, and just fucking blew everybody's minds. Didn't say a word and walked back.
Was that revenge for the air raid siren?
Yes, it was. But it was so big and so loud, I had to I was like, oh shit, and I grabbed the tube and I ran home, and I haven't lit any off in the neighborhood since.
I used to live across from a dairy farm, Mike, and I did the same thing except for shot it up in the air, and I thought it would go straight up, and no, it went across the street and into the tree under which all the cows were sleeping, and then it exploded in the tree. And that was 4th of July, and I was very glad that I didn't set that tree on fire, but I'm sure those cows didn't give milk for like a week. I felt a little bad.
Yeah. No, that's why I actually was thinking about maybe going around and just knocking on everybody in the cul-de-sac's door and just ask them, do you mind if I set off something big tonight? It's wet, it's raining.
So you can't do it. Well, it's probably just as well because, setting off fireworks in dry conditions, you'd think you could set a fire that way.
In dry conditions,
yeah.
But I wouldn't even consider it. I mean, Jesus, I'm scared to death of fire, dude. I mean, I'm the last one to even think that. But the fact that it's raining and these guys down the street are already going to be setting off M80s and bigger, and running their air raid siren. I figured,
yes.
Hey, what the hell? This is the one. Maybe the perfect storm.
Guys, those of you who are not in California can't really comprehend. But when it rains in most of the world, it's like, you take an umbrella. When it rains in California, people fucking panic.
I know people in Seattle, it snows at all, and people forget how to drive completely. Yeah. I've watched people sliding backwards down Pine Street, just like people sitting on their hoods, front wheel drive cars, to get more traction to get up the hill.
Let's find out some interesting information. Archie, since you're already in the new year, Archibald.
Yes, sir. I'm in the future.
Yeah, you are. What are your New Year's resolutions? What are you looking forward to in 2026?
New Year's resolution, simple: reduce costs, travel more.
But wait, does traveling reduce costs? Aren't those two things sort of at odds?
No. What I'm saying is I'm going to reduce my personal expenditure, my costs. That's why I'm selling the car. By the way, I sold the Beamer. I haven't sold it. I've got a customer. A person has paid a deposit on it.
Oh, is that right? Private sale.
Fuck the dealers.
Yeah, no. You'll get more of that.
I got a private sale. And I tell you this now, by getting rid of it, it's not that I paid it off. You know the story. I paid it off.
Yes.
But what I want to get rid of is the fact that it costs money. Insurance, rego, fuel, servicing. It's on a service pack, but it's still tires and brakes are not covered. And I would like to look, I'll be honest with you, Marky. When I was making 100,000 a year, that was a beautiful car. When I'm making 30 US,
it's a bit much.
What, Marky? Even if it's paid off, it's very expensive. And the worst
not only that, but it's depreciating every month, and this way you can sort of.
Well, actually, it's kind of. If you be honest with you, the depreciation has been massive for the first 4 years. 4 years.
Yeah.
Now it's slowing down to a much lower rate. It'd be a good idea to keep it, but you know what? I would like to just fuck it off.
Now, when does the balance of payment come in?
How do you mean balance of payment?
Well, you said you've got a deposit. When are they paying the rest? Monday. I see. Okay.
Hopefully Monday. Hopefully. Look. You know what? If it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell.
Wait a minute. You have a deposit. How did we receive the deposit?
Bank transfer. He came out. He said, sorry?
Yeah. Wait a minute. What I'm saying is, you're in receipt. Money has been tendered. You're in receipt of the money.
Is it a non-refundable money? I mean, it sounds like look. Yeah, you were cool about it. You sounds like you made a deal. We
don't know what he said yet.
He sent you money for first right of refusal.
Well, it was a good question, Mikey. If it was refundable or non-refundable, let's let him answer. What is it, Arch?
I said to him, if you change your mind, I'll give you your money back. I'm not trying to screw you.
Like I just said, you were cool about it.
Guys, if you want to buy a watch from the Pontiff, don't worry. If you don't like the watch, he'll give you your money back.
Yeah, I mean, and only a dick's going to go, fuck you, I'm hanging on to your money. But
Yeah.
the fact
I like
that
to
he
be
sent
cool
money,
about it, Mike.
the fact that he sent money, it says he's serious.
Well, did he
right?
did he drive the car?
Oh no,
Yes,
he
yeah, I
came
don't-
out. He came out. He came out.
Oh.
He came out.
Oh, well then, this sounds like a damn near sealed deal.
Okay, so
Oh,
your
yeah, no,
role.
no, it is a sealed deal. But I said to him, hey, if you change your mind, that's okay. I don't care.
Well, it's not sealed till you have the money. But
Yeah.
It's not sealed until the car has left the building and I've got my payment in full. But you know what? It's really the closest thing you'll get, and I'm really.
How much did we get
happy.
down? How much did we
Sorry?
get down? How much did we get down? $20? $1,500?
$500.
All right, well, it's something. Yeah, that's a show of good faith. All right, so we're selling the BMW. That's going to
Yes.
eliminate maintenance costs, potential failure of something like brakes or tires,
It's gonna eliminate. It's probably up to
Insurance.
$800 a month.
insurance,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
all of which is expensive. What other cost cutting measures are we putting into effect?
You know that snooty club that fella got me into? You know that snooty club that I got into?
Well, I don't think you're actually a member of Tattersalls, are you?
I'm actually resigning, okay?
Well, I don't think you were ever really a member, so I don't think that's going to be a savings.
No, he got me in. He got me in.
I see. Well, how much of the annual or quarterly dues?
$2,000 a year.
A year. Okay. So you're looking at what is that, $150 a month? But all right. Tell me something. Have you gone to the club?
You've got to go to the club.
Well, what do you get for $2,000 a year? What do you get for your $2,000?
You got to go to the club.
What do you get for your money?
Yeah, no, it is what it is. You know, I'm thinking about leaving in the halfway.
Well, you said it is what it is, but what is it? What is it?
Yeah, Angelic says he dropped his Melbourne Cricket Club membership when he had his second. Yeah, look, you know what, Angelic? Sometimes you don't need to pay out these things. It's expensive.
Yes, but I'm trying to calculate out what exactly is it that that you and Tattersalls like. Is it a clubhouse? Is it a restaurant? Is it a golf?
It's got 3 restaurants, a bar, snooker tables. It's like a WeWork in the city.
In Brisbane.
Yeah.
I see. How many times have you gone there in the last year?
My feed is breaking up. Do you see it breaking up for you? I don't think it's breaking up. It is breaking up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, it is.
It sure is.
I'll just fix that 1 minute.
You know, my dad, I'm sure before I was born, was a member of the Playboy Club.
Oh, I remember those.
In San Francisco. And that was sounds similar, like an exclusive club.
Yeah, that was like basically a bar and restaurant.
It was, the girls walked around with their bunny suits and, you kind of went there that was during the era of the 3 martini lunch.
Yeah. That was you take your business associates there, I think.
Yeah, and he's always been an engineer, but he'd have a lunch meeting, and they'd have their lunch meeting at the Playboy Club. And
I'll be honest with you, I don't know how people used to function on 3 martinis. I mean, a martini is like 2 ounces of vodka, so like 3 of them that's a lot of vodka or gin, but I don't know how people could function. I'm like stupid if I can't even drink 3. I would be drunk.
And just out of interest there too, I'm also this year 2026. If anyone's going to be using my streams in another stream, they'll be reported to YouTube. No more free use of my streams on their stream.
I do have a question about that.
Good deal.
I have a question. Mr. Chesterfield, I have a question. And that is, I watch all these so-called reaction videos where some vlogger will replay another vlogger's, YouTube video, but just periodically interrupt it to make commentary. And apparently that's some kind of fair use thing.
Actually, I got to be honest with you. anything Watch Nicholas uses will be reported. Anyone else can use what the fuck they like.
I just wonder what the fair use.
There we go. That's what we're doing. Anything, if Watch Nicholas is just blatantly stealing my streams, you know what? The guy's a total cunt.
Well, you know,
it's gonna be reported to YouTube. I had enough.
Curly
uses it. Curly can use whatever he likes. I like Curly. But if Watch Nick uses one snippet, it'll be reported. End of story.
What if Watch Nicholas uses Curly's material, but the Curly material he's using had your material on it?
That's what's going to happen. He's going to
still be reported. Don't use any of my shit, okay? I don't want him. Curly can use what he likes.
The gauntlet has been thrown down.
Does that mean clips of me? Anything, any clips of me are like...
Yeah, any clips from anything from my YouTube stream that they use is going to be reported. I had enough. They're just total assholes. He never kicks up anything. He's just a complete fucking nut job. And he is worse. He's worse than Putin. He says, Luxy does doxing. The only fucking cunt who does doxing is Watch Nick. Only person who does doxing is Watch Nick. And I had enough. I honestly have had enough. So that's the New Year's resolution. Fuck you, Watch Nick. Out to get you this year. Goldberg, I got to tell you something. One of the most exciting things this year. You know what it is, Mr. Goldberg?
What is it, Mr. Chesterfield?
Yeah, I want to cut my costs. I tell you this now. One thing I want to cut costs so I have the ability to travel cheaply. I want to go to Malaysia. I want to see Erwin.
And
I want to maybe go to Vietnam for a couple, go for a month. Just cheaply.
Vietnam's supposed to be, people are loving Da Nang, and they say in Vietnam, and they say it's cheap, that it's really cheap.
That's what I would like to do is go west, young man.
I went to Saigon, which is what?
Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah.
It's now Ho Chi Minh. But you're right. Me and you, Mr. Goldberg, thank you, respect. We still recognize it as Saigon. Okay. We do not recognize.
Well, anyway, I was there for, I don't know, like 5, 6, maybe a week. Actually, weirdly, I arrived at the worst possible time for tourism, which was Tet. Now, the old fuckers will remember the Tet offensive, but Tet is New Year's, and so actually
Tet offensive. Tet you're exactly. That's where they had a big bombing campaign, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Well, the North Vietnamese basically invaded everywhere, but overran a lot of the American bases and stuff. But the point of the reason that
1968, you know that 1968.
Well, that was the year. Yeah, a lot of people died that year. Well, anyway, I was there at Tet, which is a big holiday, so a lot of Saigon was closed. That was the thing. There were fireworks, and that was nice. But a lot of the restaurants were closed during the day and stuff. But I will say, internet was incredibly cheap, like super speedy internet. The internet that I would just get on my phone in Vietnam was better than the internet that I get in the United States still. It's just so fast. They put so much into infrastructure there. And food is very good and very cheap. So I like Vietnam.
I adore Vietnam. Good morning, Vietnam!
Yeah, good one.
What's the medical situation like?
It's probably
fuck it. You know what? I take some aspirin, I take a Band-Aid, and I got
gargle with salt.
I got a knife. I got a knife. I can cut it out. I can cut it out for you.
You're probably better off in Thailand Thailand is famous for good medical in certain cities, primarily Bangkok, but somewhat in Pattaya too.
Mr. Goldberg, is there any way I could entice you to Vietnam? Malaysia. You were gonna come to Malaysia with me.
Yeah, we were gonna have bunk beds in Erwin's apartment.
I've actually spoken to Erwin. I am seriously looking at staying in Malaysia long time as well.
Meet me in Manila. Let's go to let's meet up for a few days. Neither of us have experienced the Philippines. we really ought to go see what that's all about.
Yes.
You know, they speak a lot of English in the Philippines, like a lot of English, depending on where you
I've
go.
never been to the Philippines. I've always been scared of it, you know?
Well, you just got to go to the right place. Here's what I want you to do. Here's your homework. Sometime this week, just watch a couple of, I'll just send you a couple of videos to make it easy. I'll just send you a couple of videos because there's a particular.
I watch a lot of, there's that guy who I've seen tourists who have got abandoned there or had to get it. Oh man, it's pretty bad.
But I mean, that's if you show up with no money and you're stupid and you run out of money, and then you got to get the Australian embassy or the U.S. to mail you home. But it's cheap over there, and there are cities there that are like super luxurious for cheap. So I'll send you some information. That's where we.
So I may have gotten rid of the car. How do you feel about that? Is that nasty, or you think it's a good idea, or what?
Well, the only question I have is, you're not going to be like trapped home? How are you going to get around? Because you have the other car, but how often is the wife using it?
Okay, so we got the Audi, little baby SUV.
He's got the Honda too.
Yeah, my son. I've given that to my youngest son, Mikey.
Yeah,
so you're all right.
There is that car there. Look, I think myself, to tell you the truth, costs are going. I got to be honest with you, okay? I don't want to be sound entitled, right? But look at this. We've been streaming here now for half an hour almost. Not one super chat in. Not one super.
We do need some New Year's super chats, guys. New Year's super chats to wish the pot a happy New Year.
Yeah,
but okay. Well, but are you going to get trapped at home? Will you be trapped at home with no?
You know what? Poor people shouldn't be driving expensive luxury German cars.
Well, you're going to buy a cheap car, or like, what's the plan?
I'm not going to buy any car. Take a bus.
Okay. Let's maybe. How's the bus route? Anywhere near your house?
There's a bus stop out the front.
Oh, well, that's perfect.
Look, seriously, it's not terrible. Look, I think poor unemployed people should not be having vehicles. You know, look, I can work around it. The thing is, it makes it a lot freer. We've got limited garage space. We've got a garage and we've got a carport. We've got 3 cars. So one of the cars stays on the street. It can now at least move.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me you're going to have to say to your son, can I please borrow the car keys, please?
Yeah.
No, Dad, you're grounded. You used it last week and you didn't put gas in it.
Only poor people who buy. Aussie expat, I don't think that's true. I think it's more car enthusiasts. I think, honestly, Aussie expat, because he's got more money than me, you, and Mikey combined. He's the oracle of truth. Why don't you jump on Aussie expat? Let's debate this out.
Yeah, get out of the peanut gallery.
I think if you like cars a lot, BMW, a lot of rich people do buy BMW. Okay, they're made for high income earners, not necessarily wealthy people, but high income, and they get it on a lease for 3 or 4 years. Then they give it back. And all the plastic is still working 3 or 4 years, and that's what they're made for. But I got to tell you, if you look after it, like I've done extra oil services, I've really babied it. Of course, it's going to last. It's going to last a long time.
PSG is thinking about getting a Genesis for his parents. I have the GV70. There's the G70, which is a sedan, and then there's the GV70, which is a.
I got to tell you, I actually did test drive a Genesis,
which is an SUV. I love mine.
And yes, I actually test drive the sedan. I love that diamond stitching. Do you got diamond stitching?
I do.
It's like a Bentley at a fraction of the price. Yeah, you know what I mean?
The Genesis sedan is a formidable luxury car. It's got like 500 horsepower. It's got like a 500 horsepower V8, and it's no joke.
Actually, they got a 6 and they got a 4 in my country.
It looks like a Mercedes. I think.
Yeah,
I think they took one of the designers from Mercedes, honestly.
Well, they all use the same software now, Mikey. They use the same software. I
love mine. I just love it.
Aussie expat. We've smoked him out. Let's get him on here.
Yes,
Hey,
let's-
Aussie.
You laid the trap. I'm roped in.
It was a juice trap.
I got to be honest with you, Aussie. I think BMW. You're not a car enthusiast, okay?
I love cars, but I like them like roller coasters. I don't have
Super chat.
No, I don't think you love cars. Phoenician Cedar, $5. Congratulations to everybody for surviving yet another full revolution of the Earth around the sun. Best wishes panel and chat in 2026.
Gracias for
I
poor
don't
El
know how
Super
the fuck
chat.
they worked out rotations around the sun. That's pretty clever shit, you know. Like, could
I believe it was
Aussie
Harrison.
expat? What's BMW? Out of all your fat
We got the
fire
guns
friends,
out.
do any of them have a BMW?
No, absolutely not. That's
What do they
that's
have?
what all people do, Archie. Like,
What do they
why would-
have? What do they have?
Number one status symbol. They don't.
Corolla.
But
Number
it's not a
one.
status symbol. It depends
don't
if you
even
like
drive.
driving. They drive really nicely.
No, but number one status symbol is you don't even drive.
Uber?
Like, that's number one.
What do you
Like,
Uber?
if
The
you've
bus?
got, say, $10+ million. Do you know what the highest risk factor to you in terms of losing it all? It's like some crazy liability claim. From
That's what an umbrella is
That
for.
bitch next to me. It's that
umbrella.
bitch.
Like, they can sue you for more than the umbrella's worth.
I
Okay,
see.
so ultimately, it's just
It's
easier
who
to
you
take
marry.
an
The
Uber or
biggest
have a
risk to
professional
wealth is
driver.
who you marry. That's the biggest risk to wealth. Let me tell you. Ask Goldberg about that. It can even be. It can even be a
Let me tell you,
man.
That's probably fair.
Hey,
That's probably fair.
by the skin of my dick.
the biggest
No, look,
risk.
Arch, so the thing with Rolex, for instance, doesn't have sort of a shit tier lineup, right? Where it's like ultra cheap.
Tudor.
So
Tudor!
people. Well, you could buy the Tudor. That's fine. But what I'm saying is,
You got a
don't
bunch of them.
brand. So Tudor doesn't actually attract the people who are low income, that's all they can afford, but they really wanted a Rolex. That's what. Do you get what I'm saying? So BMW
Kind of think it does.
and Mercedes, they have all these cars that are all shit and they're all affordable. And it's for people who want the badge but don't have the lifestyle.
If you watch
Have you driven-
bow
have you
ties and
driven-
Benzes,
Have you driven many BMW or Mercedes?
My mum had a BMW, and you know what she was? She was a cleaner at a
What sort
hospital.
of
She
BMW?
wasn't
What sort
earning
of
big money.
BMW? But nothing wrong with being a cleaner. What sort of-
318 Ti, something like that.
Okay, great, nice car. This is in
if
the
you
90s.
watch bow ties,
No, it
and
wasn't a
Benzes,
nice car. It chewed up oil faster than the oil changes.
most of the people who have Mercedes are upside down in these things, have giant payments, and are
Yeah,
leasing.
but bow tie.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
They're
I
broke.
love him.
Most of those fucking people. listen, I always
Super
thought
low
people with
income,
Mercedes were
living
rich, but
paycheck
after
to
watching
paycheck.
him, what I realized is most of these
We got
fuckers
Chief
are like
Tit.
broke.
Chief Tit. Happy New Year, Chief Tit.
Happy New Year, Archie Poo. How are you?
I'm trying to
How are you
educate Aussie expat. He hates BMW. I mean, you don't have a BMW, Chief Tit. You never liked
No.
BMW, Chief Tit?
No, I like the motorbikes, but I don't really like the cars that much, Arch. But I like your one. I like the early ones. I like the
Yeah.
early ones. I like your one. It's not-
$20.
$20, the original OC. Look at this. Look what we got here. $20. Hi, Paul and AC3 fans and followers. Very best wishes for a safe, healthy, and prosperous new year. Cheers. Thank you. The original OC. He's actually, speaking of BMW, he's actually buying a new BMW.
$13. Canadian.
$13. JD
Come.
Montreal.
Come.
$14. Mike, can you tell me a non-fictional story to end up the year? I love all the insane stories that you told. Happy New Year. Hopefully Truth will come out in 2026, Mike. Forever young.
Snake.
A snake.
Um,
Take it away, snake.
I'm being asked to tell a true story.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All of my stories I've told have been true to this point. As fantastic as they may sound, yeah.
I'm not so sure about the one about
Does
the abominable
anybody-
snowman, though. So,
Does anybody know that I flew hang gliders?
ooh, tell us.
Yeah, when I was 15 and 16, my friend got a really, really nice for the time. It was like the nicest hang glider, and me and him went out to the coast, and we taught ourselves to fly hang gliders. And
You jumped off a fucking cliff, Mike?
Yep.
Wasn't that scary?
The first time, yes, and then after that, you just like when I was learning, it was off of this little mountain knoll, like, and I watched a guy who didn't hook his harness up, and so he started running down, and then the hang glider flew, and he went, you know, and so as long as I'm hooked in and solidly, you know that I'm not gonna like get dropped, it's all good. But yeah, slope soaring, and soaring off of it's like surfing off the wind. It's wonderful. And
you got your Begg shirt on there, Thomas Begg knife shirt on. Nice t-shirt, Mike.
Yeah.
Whoa, guys, there's the proof.
There you go. That put that to bed.
Actual proof. Well done, Mikey. Now, Mike, was this before or after you lived in France?
This was right about the same exact time. Like I just gotten home or just before I left.
Nice.
But there you go. So there's a true story for you. So
there you go. Well, thank you,
2026
Montreal,
for fucking good, right?
For requesting that story. Well done, Montreal.
No polygraph needed.
Super chat. Exactly. Super chat.
Super chat. Here we go. We got Starchy, $2. 3 Series BMW are for teenage girls.
Oh, that's cold.
The funny thing is, you know, the modern 3 Series is bigger than a 5 Series from 2000. There you go.
There is that.
They are actually a pretty big car. In fact, they had to bring out the 2 Series because the 3 Series got so big.
Yeah.
Arch, do you reckon the 3 Series is now the same size as the 5 Series in the 80s?
Correct.
Been partying a little hard, drinking a little.
It's actually bigger. It's bigger.
Wow. Right,
not 80s. I'm talking early 2000s. You know the 2000s? It's bigger
really?
than that.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because I saw one of those 80s ones go past, and they're tiny.
Yeah. I kind of like them. Here we go. Angelic Slayer, $10. Best wishes all in the Archieverse and beyond for the new year. Go 2026.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Angelic.
Whoop, whoop. It's Angelic Slayer.
I'm not sure I'm going to ring in the new year wearing this watch, but I am
what do you got? What is it?
No, sir. No,
it's a glass hood.
It is a glass hood.
It actually looks lovely. I love the numerals on that, Mark.
It's a very, very nice watch, and it has a beautifully decorated, very complicated little movement.
How much waterproofing is it?
It's a lot. Okay.
Is it?
Oh yeah. It's I think either 300 or 600. I forget which.
Glass Sheet has a couple of knock them out of the park watches.
Archie, if I have any problems, with this watch, will you call Glasoot for me because you have a special relationship with their marketing and service departments?
Oh, because that part of them is lacking.
Well, because Archie established a good relationship with Glasoot when Keslowitz had a problem.
Yes, that's exactly.
And you made friends with the entire company. The president of the company wrote to you, and you made friends, right, Arch?
Correct. Very, very, very true there. I've got to tell you something. I got to tell Aussie Expat. What's Aussie Expat doing? What's he doing?
I'm here, just working out. So
Aussie Expat, I got to tell you, you need to get a Beamer. Chief Tit, I'd like to see you in a Beamer. You know that? I really.
You want to see me in a Beamer?
The Beamer.
Like Maserati at work. let me explain to you the BMW philosophy. It's like a Maserati that actually works.
Yeah, I wouldn't get a modern one. I like that old CSI thing. You remember that C?
Oh,
remember
yes.
that one, that thing. That's beautiful. I love that.
The
BMW
SUVs are the most suburbanite trash you can buy. They're supposed to be for off-roading, I guess, but you can't even buy a single trim level that actually comes with off-road tires. It's hilarious.
What's that? Sorry?
What are you talking about? What's he saying?
The BMW SUVs, they're trash. They're like ultimate, like 400-pound overweight suburbanite car.
That's why I didn't get one.
Yeah,
what I had was way better than
I'm not a big fan of big SUVs. Chief Tit, are you an SUV fan?
Not really. They do the job, though. They do a job nothing else does, though.
You know, the sad thing is, what makes me sad is, like in the 90s, BMW was 3 Series, 5 Series, 7 Series, right? What the fuck? They didn't have SUVs. Mercedes didn't have SUVs. They were sedans.
Absolutely. If you wanted an SUV, you went to an SUV company. You'd get a Defender or something, and that's it.
You bought a Jeep back in those days.
Even Maserati now sells SUVs. I mean, it's terrible. But I think it's because the consumer demand.
What do you think of the F-Pace? The F-Pace, which is the
Jaguar. That's evil.
Yeah.
That is such the engine in that. Let me tell you this, okay? They look beautiful. They look fucking amazing. I love Jaguar
because they're so pretty.
Jaguar Land Rover, they use an engine called the Ingenious engine, not connected to Genesis. This is an Ingenious engine, and they are regarded as the worst fucking engines in the world. Okay, and I've got to be totally honest with you. I think I like the Ineos. Have you seen the Ineos? That seems like
that's Grenadier.
That's brilliant, and they've actually
Grenadier. I love them.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I reckon they do it. I think everybody's gotten into them because they're so useful. There's a reason they use utility in the acronym. You know, I mean, you can put anything in it. It's very useful. You just put
You're talking about the Grenadiers, the Grenadier.
I'm talking about all SUVs. That's why they've taken over. Right?
Well, they're kind of trendy wagons. They're trendy wagon, aren't they?
Yeah,
basically, the minivan is the ultimate vehicle. But people don't want to accept that. They just don't want to.
Wait.
They want something.
I don't want to trust someone that doesn't own a house. Wait. I don't want to trust somebody's verdict that doesn't own a house. You know that, Ozzy?
Super chat.
Here we go. Super chat. We got JD Montreal, $7. Archie, could you get back Miller? I missed that great guy. He was terrific and helped out a lot on the show. Others got jelly. Please, Mark. Nick Miller. You liked Nick.
I tried to.
Nothing against Nick.
No, I like Nick.
Nick was an acquired taste. Very acquired taste. Like like lamb's brains. It's like lamb's brains or sheep's balls. You know.
We've invited Nick back many times. Nick should come back. We've invited him many times.
Yes.
You know what?
Would you say delicacy, Arch? Well, how would you explain it? A delicacy?
Never banned Narc.
Wait. I just wanted to quickly jump
off.
Listen, I'm going to jump off.
Nick, and I never banned Narc.
Marky Poo, I'm going to jump off, but I just want to say Happy New Year, Mr. GMT. I'm loving the shirt. Stay sexy, boys.
Thank you, HR. Thanks for joining us. See, I didn't ban him either. Super chat.
Here we go. The Undertaker. There we go. My good friend Charlie there. $3. Archie, check out the price hikes on the Rolex side.
Good idea, because that's what they do.
You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you can't get anything anyhow.
Yeah, but let's
check it out.
Let's see what's happening. And I don't know. You say you can't get anything. Some of us can. Ozzy gets what he wants. I do. Tits gets a watch out of the AD. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
But I'd sort of elect not to, man. I mean, why would you pay all this extra money?
It's no, I buy used what's cheaper, and I buy new what's cheaper new, and there are a lot. There's a lot, you know. Just about.
That's exactly.
Really, Rolex is the only one that applies to, isn't it?
No.
Unless you get the Royal Oak or something like that.
Exactly.
No, you're right. I think it is Rolex. Like there are other brands where they have some pieces that will go over, but you'll never get there. And, you know, the game doesn't work, quote unquote.
What are you buying a house, man? What's the fucking story? Wake up.
Let's have a look at this. I'm just bringing it up. I've got it on the screen here. Look at this. I'm going to show it to you. This is the Rolex Strike in Australia. Look at this. Is madness. No date Submariner steel, $16,850. Look at that. That is fucking insanity. That's insanity. Look at that. Oh, you can't see it because of the. I'll just get rid of that banner.
But I wonder. What was it yesterday?
16,000, 17,000 for a no date sub. That is crazy.
What
do you think?
2026.
That's the new AD price?
Yes.
That's the price.
Holy shit.
Australian dollars, Mike. Australian dollars.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
So deduct 89% for a minute.
Yeah, Mike was going, what the fuck just happened?
Well, no,
if you go for a sub date, that's nearly 19,000, right?
That's crazy.
And then if we go for two-tone, we're looking at $31,700 for a two-tone Submariner. Man, that is
what's the gold
fucking crazy. I'll just be 1 minute. I'll just be 1 minute. Give me 1 minute.
All right. The gold one.
You should get rid of your gold one. You should get rid of your gold one.
I tried to. Archie wouldn't let me.
He loves it. Don't get rid of it. It's beautiful.
No, but he should get a bluesy like the one that we have.
Oh, wait. You're saying I should get half a gold watch? I should get
because then you can wear it, you fuckwit. That's why.
I could wear mine. I should get the training.
Yeah, but you elect not to.
The training wheels version like you. Why don't you get a real one? I insured mine. I actually insured it so I wear it without worrying about it. I know that we have there's
so full of shit. If that was a bluesy two-tone, you'd be wearing it all the time compared to the gold.
As soon as Archie gets back, Dave, we will be doing your super chat.
So let's have a look at this. I tell you something. We've got a super chat here. We got a super chat here. We've got, here we go, Undertaker, we're checking it out. Then there is something about Dave, 100, that's 3 cents. That's 3
hey, every 3 cents.
No, a minute. We'll come back to that. there. That's 3 cents.
How much is the gold?
I wanted to have a look. Let's look at the yellow gold.
Yeah.
Yellow gold Submariner. 81,300 Aussie.
Wait, how much?
You know what, Mark? No,
How much?
That's 81 Aussie. 81 Aussie.
Hold on. Alexa,
Fuck, that's
how much
a lot
is
of money.
81,000 Australian dollars?
81,000 Australian dollars equals 81,000 Australian dollars.
That was not helpful.
It's about 60,000.
Convert to US dollars.
That comes to about 50,220 US dollars.
50 grand. 50. That's more than it is in America. It's
54,
not 50 grand.
54.
Well, it's definitely not that in the US. I mean, that's way more there.
Just
Why
out of
is
interest, when I bought my BMW, it was 81,000. There you go. That's
hold on. Let me real quick look at Rolex in the US and find out the price of that same watch.
Yeah, because it's 1st of January here. That's the thing.
Well, I get that, but it's still not going to be that much here.
So
you also got taxes included in Australia.
Oh, okay. That explains it. Never mind.
Yes.
Yeah, because
you add taxes to your prices, do you?
Yes, and it depends on the municipality where you're located. So a good give or take is somewhere between 8 and 10%.
Exactly.
Aussie expat, keep working on the glutes.
I got it.
And turn the camera on.
Something, Aussie. I got to tell you something. I would seriously say, Marky, keep your gold sub for life. Just keep it, man.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want to go. I don't want to like backtrack and get like the tits version, half a gold one.
That means tits. You lost more than a gold sub on the Maserati.
Absolutely.
And that was 20 years ago when that was actually a lot of money.
Yeah, you could buy a 1-bedroom unit in Sydney with that.
What's the story? What's the story about that? I don't know. How'd you lose
Fuck, that's a lot of. But you got to live life too, Chief Tit, don't you think?
That's exactly right, Archie. Who gives a fuck? I had a Maserati. I was enjoying it.
It's only money. Super cheap.
Yeah.
Jefferson exotic $5, Chief. I read it's a crime in Australia to clean up seabird or bat feces without a license. I never heard of that. Also illegal to sell a fridge larger than 42.5 liters. Never heard of that. I don't know where they get this shit from.
Maybe it is.
Although, I mean,
law school to find this shit.
The Bat 1.0, I imagine there is a license. I don't know about seabird.
The only reason I could say that is if you're doing it commercially, but I mean, I think domestically is not a problem.
Yeah, I mean, the other day one shitted on my head. Was I not allowed to wipe it off?
No, you're, like as if you wore it off. Listen, this is an interesting comment from the Undertaker. He says, I bought the gold sub at 53,250 and now it's 81,000 in just 3 years. Ridiculous. I'm guessing that what Rolex does is they arbitrage depending on exchange rates. So
gold has gone through the roof. Don't forget too. Gold has gone.
That's true.
And the Australian dollar's gone to the tip.
There is that, but also has the Australian currency weakened substantially in the last 3 years? I wonder.
It has a fair bit.
Yeah, so I think they're compensating for that, and they do that so that, like, for this brief moment, people were flying to England when the pound got weak. They were flying to England to buy Rolex watches and then come back to like the U.S. or China because they were cheaper there due to the currency rates, and so Rolex jammed the price up in the UK to compensate for that weaker pound.
Absolutely crazy stuff.
Because what they try and do is they try and make it so that the prices are sort of equivalent regardless of the currency.
Well, they kind of overcorrected in England because around this time last year, England by far was the worst place to buy a Rolex. By far, like
I think you're 100% right, and I don't know what happened to their currency, but they are completely fucked on pricing in England. Even for used, it's so much more there than anywhere else.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of things. One, the pound sort of went up a little bit, and then because they're not in the EU, transferring these items in and out of the country is not so simple.
Brexit. Rolex was Brexited. Super chat.
Super duper chat. Davey Smalls, $5. Happy New Year to all. Be careful driving, my fellow Americans. All the Looney Tunes are on the road tonight.
Quite rightly.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I got to tell you something. That is fucking lunacy. I don't know about what you think, Chief Tit, but 80,000 for a Submariner is for a solid gold sub is fucking crazy. And that's not even the worst offenders. You look at a day date, they are even worse than that. The Submariners.
What are you looking at for the day date?
Actually, they're probably one of the best value. The day dates themselves there. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Configure. Let's have a look. Okay, so have a look at this. We'll have a look at day date.
What does it say down
there? Oh,
there?
86. Actually, it's a similar money. Okay, so because they were a bit cheaper. 40 mil. Okay.
It must be the gold. Must be because of the gold content.
A little bit more. Yeah.
Crazy.
What do you reckon? What do you reckon is the best watch face color? Arch, what do you reckon is the best color on those day dates?
Yellow.
What do you reckon is the best dial color on the?
Oh, green.
Look, I used to. I got to tell you, I think it depends on what gold. If I was to get a day date now, it'd have to be a 40. Look at that. That's beautiful Daytona. But I like the rose gold, Chief Tit. It's got to go with the rose gold. You know, I think
that is beautiful.
if I was,
How much for one of these?
I think
Ooh, we'll have to look.
Yeah.
I'll have a look. Let me
I
have
think
a look.
it's disgusting because I mean the Daytonas always get the biggest price increase.
How come your hairs are sticking up like that? Are you currently electrocuted?
You know what? He's I think maybe a little turned on by that gold Daytona.
The air is cold, but
it's a gay Tona.
So I don't have any
The Daytona.
It's the gay Tona.
88,000 for a yellow gold Daytona with bracelet. 88,000. 88.
Jeez, I like the
Aussie.
one with the chocolate dial though.
That's a lot of money.
I don't know what they call that.
Yeah.
88,000 Aussie
As
expat.
well isn't back yet, I don't think, is it?
I'm with Marco on that. I like the brown dial.
Well, watch you are. We just did 88,000 for the full gold Daytona. Fike me dead.
Yes, yes.
Fike me down.
See, so it makes those second-hand ones look positively cheap.
Well, for sure.
Right?
They do lose a little bit of value on the secondary market when you get. It's actually most of the precious metal pieces do.
Mm.
They're like BMWs. They depreciate as you drive them away.
And Maseratis too.
That's what that giant sucking sound is.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
What you are, 2 Swiss francs. Check the full gold day. Yeah, as I said, that full gold, $88,000. That is just fucking ridiculous. $88,000 for a gold Daytona.
That's a nice dial.
It is actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's not subject to trends. Look at it. That'd be always nice now and in 20 years.
I got to be honest with you. If I had a choice, I'd prefer the fucking Submariner blue dial. Sorry.
Well,
yeah.
I would have to go that way.
It's that is a flashy watch. It attracts a lot of attention.
I would have to go that way, Mark.
Very.
That's the one that you've got, isn't it?
Yeah. And it has the sunburst dial. I mean, it's the same as your half gold watch. Just make it all gold.
Jefferson Exotic, $5. It's illegal to falsely claim to be an architect. That's correct. Yes. Yes,
well,
but you can be a drafts person. You can be a drafts person. The fine is
that's
up to
right.
15,000 for a person or 30,000. Yeah, that's true. But you
I'm
can
surprised.
be a drafts person.
That's kind of cheap. I'm surprised it's not more because you could kill a lot of people by falsifying an architectural license.
I don't think that would cap your liabilities just because you paid the fine.
Fair point.
No, the thing is, a lot of people don't bother using architects here. They use a drafts person.
Well, you'd have to get those plans stamped, or you wouldn't be able to. Well, at least here.
But that's the thing. To get them stamped, you don't have to have them prepared by an architect here in Australia. You can have them prepared by a draftsman.
But
and they don't need to have any sort of qualification.
Yes. But somebody's got to stamp them, which I'm guessing you need a license to do.
No.
Really?
What do you mean? Who has to stamp them? The authority has to stamp them. Once you give
no
them
kidding. Yeah, I would have thought you needed an architectural license to stipulate that the building's not going to fall down.
No. That's an engineering plan. So in Australia, when we build something, we need a draft of the actual design, which is the draftsman or architectural plan, and then you have an associated engineering plan, which is the same thing, but it talks about the thicknesses of the walls, load bearing, all that sort of stuff. And that guy has to be an engineer.
Welcome to Australia, mate. Hope we make it and leave our back guano alone.
That's right. And very small fridges that are not bigger than 42.5 kilograms, apparently.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is a land dweller, full gold?
You just bought one.
Yeah, I mean, I snuck in just before the price increases, right?
Which size land dweller did you get?
36.
Ooh. I mean,
That's
it's
the
amazing to
wife's
get
one,
it.
isn't it?
Yeah. Would have been perfect if you could have got the 40 and then shared it.
40 is the best thing for
See
my
if
wife.
I can bring it up.
Can you? But you got pussy wrists anyway. You can wear this, can't you?
36 is fine for me. I wear 36.
That's-
What happened? Did it freeze?
We're asking too much of Askey's.
Super chat. We're all going to stare at Archie's frozen face.
Everrose. It was Everrose too, wasn't it? I think. Oh, they don't do it in yellow. They only do it white, Everrose, or platinum.
No, not even white.
Super chat.
Amazing air show videos, $2.
All right,
Amazing air show videos, $2. Happy New Year, Archie. Thanks for all the shows. Thank you.
Hundreds and
36
hundreds of
mil
shows.
Land
this-
Dweller is 78,000.
That's not bad.
78,000. Well, it's only 36, but it's not 40.
Yeah, it's
It's
good.
41, I think, isn't
Good
it?
price.
It's 41 or 40. What size?
40 is the next one. Yeah.
Do they make a
Mike
41?
could never fit that around
It
his.
seems like that one might be cheaper than the Daytona. If you check out 40, it might
Sorry?
be cheaper than the Daytona.
Yes,
make a
yes, it
41?
is. It is.
Wow.
No, they make.
I don't think Mike. That wouldn't fit around Mike's ankle though.
No,
Mikey.
they make a 36 and a 40, right? Or do they make a 41 as well?
No, just the 40, I think.
Okay. Somebody said 41. I was like, what? And no, it wouldn't fit around my ankle.
Absolutely not, Mikey. So it's no good for you.
Well, no, not 40. The 40.
Oh,
would-
you know what, guys? Hang on,
just
hang
fine.
on. We failed to cover. I realized there's a super chat that we didn't really actually do, and it's this one here. We never really handled this, so let's go back and do it
Oh
now.
yes, that was 3 cents. 3 cents.
Well, yes, but-
Apologies.
Doesn't matter. It's a
There is
good question.
something about Dave. 3 cents. Question for panel. One watch you want for 2026.
Arch, what do you want?
Ooh, what do I want?
Want your bluesy back? I want my bluesy back.
I don't know what I want. I'd like a Breitling Super Ocean Heritage.
Well, you have been talking about that for a while. That's affordable. You could do that when you sell the car.
Yeah.
Why don't you buy one when you sell a car?
I'll think about it. I don't know.
Tits, what do you want?
I know exactly what I want. 2007 Yachtmaster two-tone with a blue face.
I love that one. I absolutely. That's the 116622, I think.
Something like that.
And
I'll look it up.
I really, I love it. I had it, and I stupidly sold it.
Did you have one?
Yeah. I had that exact one.
Oh man, why did you get rid of that? That's a great watch.
Because you can't keep them all. I bought it used. You know, I don't stuff I get from the AD. I don't really commonly sell, but I bought that one, used, and eventually, I just wanted to put the money into something else. So the money from that ultimately went into a Sky Dweller, and then the Sky Dweller eventually went into something else. So you got to recycle the dollars a little.
Yeah, it's not endless.
Absolutely.
You're not made of endless money.
Well, or otherwise you wind up with like 10, 12 fucking rollies, and which I did. But the problem is I'm not Aussie expat. I do have a car and I do have a house.
It's 16623.
Just saying I have other shit I got to spend money on.
Yeah.
It's 16623.
Yeah.
What
okay.
watch do you want
Love
next this year, Mikey? This year coming. What do you want, Mikey?
I would take my Grail, my Vacheron Constantine 4500 version 3 blue 3-hander
Nice.
on a bracelet in steel.
Erwin, what watch do you want next for 2026? And Happy New Year. Maybe it isn't Irwin. Okay, me, I want a land dweller.
Oh, you want a land dweller? What size?
The 40 in steel. I've asked for it. They said they would if they could, but you know, we don't know if they will ever be able.
White gold bezel, Marky.
Correctamundo. Interesting factoid: the fluting on the land dweller is
different.
less. It's different. It's less fluted. There are less flutes. There are fewer flutes. Fewer flutes.
Side by side with the date just, it's very obvious.
Than on the date just.
It's different.
$50.
You can really hold your fucking breath.
Well, the problem was I didn't read it until I was mid-scream, and then I started reading it, and I almost lost my shit while I was screaming.
Frank V, $50. Stop tripping that cum drain behind that tongue, Mark. No, Diddy. Happy New Year's!
Thank you, Frank V.
Thank you.
Thank you for the advice. Thank you for the advice.
Imagine getting that message and saying, and thank you very much as well.
I'm not even entirely sure what I'm not even entirely sure what it means. And you know
Archie,
what?
what does it mean? Archie, wait a minute, let's get the interpretation.
I'm pretty sure I don't know what that means, and I'm pretty sure I'm okay with that. But, however, thank you for the thought, Frank V. I appreciate you. SR Bell 2.0. Good point, Batman.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I didn't do one. Hey Arch, what do you think of the concept of the hair of the dog the next day? Do they have that in America?
You need some? Yeah, we have it. It's for the alcoholic.
Advertisements in Australia on feed your dog this new dog food so it doesn't do terrible poos.
Yeah, we have that too.
Ads on TV?
Where the fuck did that come from?
I've seen these terrible.
It was a little random.
Yeah,
Archie, you don't have a dog.
No.
No, but he wants to try out the dog food, so he's thinking about getting a dog for that.
To just see if it makes good poo.
Yeah,
the problem is, if Archie had a dog, that yard would be so full with poo, nobody would pick it.
Leica. It's the Leica. By the way, Chief Tit, I got something for you, man. I got something for you. Can I show you something?
Show me, Archie.
I do some work on the. I do work. I want to show you something.
He said do.
There we go. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh my God.
Oh!
What the fuck?
Is this that guy that chewed up a Ferrari and then sold the pieces?
Like,
okay, that's AI. It's a Ferrari 250. That's like one of the most expensive cars. Ferrari 250 GTO.
240 million.
That shocked me. Okay, that shocked me. Okay.
That was AI, was it? Okay.
Yes.
Fucking hell.
Short wheelbase. There is a guy though that ran it was either a Lambo or a Ferrari through the same machine, and then took all the parts and put them in a little plastic box and sold each little part, and he made more money back than he paid for the car.
We should try that with our Rolex.
Hey, this is New Year's.
Good idea, Mark.
This is New Year's. It's perhaps time for reflection. Maybe we should ask what our highlight and low light was for the year.
That takes a lot of brain preparation.
Oh no, not for me.
Can I show you this?
Come on, you haven't looked at already the past year?
Millie, you okay?
Are you gonna make a good poo?
Millie?
What is it?
It's pretty fun.
What guy? Oh my God! What is that?
You know, I've been there, guys. I will tell you what.
You feed the dog, and the dog does hard to touch. The dog really does a running shit.
That is an occupational.
But now she can go out.
Food makes the dog feel less horrific. Switch to
Yeah,
lighter.
it's fresh food. It's fresh food. You can buy that here too. It's like that. What's his name? That Brian Williams feeds their dog there.
Has you got that?
Yeah.
I think I might just do away with pets. You know that, Marky? I'm sorry. After that advert there,
Well, you don't
I might
have any
do away
pets.
with pets.
Archie,
you know that?
you've never had a pet.
I got 20,000 termites last year.
Yeah, that's Archie's pets, everybody.
hey.
What are they shit like, Arch?
You got European parents, right? You know, my grandparents always said, "Never have pets you can't eat."
That is very smart.
Hello, Doc.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, Doc, how are you, man?
Happy New Year's Eve.
Yes, Happy New Year's Eve. I figured out how to make $1 million a year, so
yeah, exactly.
pretty excited.
You guys have heard all about that thing as well. I mean, Archie, you've been looking at it as well.
I just have to learn how to leer. Once I learn how to leer properly, I'm
the
going to
Somali ripoff in Minnesota, where it's Quality Leering Center. It's like these fake early learning centers and stuff.
What's good, Doc, is we just don't pay taxes next year. Come April, just don't pay any taxes.
I like the sound of that.
Well, that would be illegal, though. I mean, you know, the leering centers; those are perfectly legal.
But how CNN? I was watching CNN International the other day, and they were actually like trying to get the gotcha moment on the guy who's the YouTube reporter who found it. He's now suddenly the guy in the spotlight. It's like, hello, he's not the guy who's just been ripping off billions of dollars, and you're questioning him.
No, but he's the racist. He's the racist who's actually bringing it to everybody's attention.
Yeah, it's incredible.
It's a really important concern. Now, a lot of the money was going to a lot of people within the Somalian community there. It was being spread around a fair bit with kickbacks.
$50! $50.
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ.
I'm old enough to remember a glass breaking about right now.
Yeah.
Here we go. Frank V, $50. A1 panelist. Mike the Snake, I'll give you the floor to clarify and clean your story. Although chances are you'll put your foot in your mouth like always. Mike, you worked cleaning glory holes at a pawn shop. Did the shop have a glory hole? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Well, no, and no. I ran a porno video shop, and there was no glory hole there, and I did not have a job cleaning anything like that.
Well, Mikey, your follow-up question, did it have like video booths in the back where you stuck the quarter in to watch the video?
No. Well, yeah, it was connected to like a dance. Well, you know the business next to my video store that I worked at was like dancing girls. And
wait, the girl in the booth with the phone?
Yeah, you put
Actual
money
peep show.
in, and the door would slide up.
Yeah.
Yeah, actual peep show. That's cool.
Did you ever go in there? I'm just wondering how it works, because like the girl has a phone and you have a phone.
It was actually separate from my little video store.
Somebody had to clean up in there.
Was it a one-way mirror?
No, it's glass. She's in a glass booth.
No, but she can't see the punters.
Yes, she can.
She can.
I don't know why I know so much about it. Because because New York, in the 70s, I was there.
Do you ever operate one, Marky?
No, but like you've seen them on TV, and I don't know. It's just commonly known how they.
Okay, I guess it's a panel question. Do you want one-way mirror or two-way glass?
Oh no, you want her to see. You want her to see.
You're in a peep booth. What do you want? One-way mirror or two-way glass?
She can see you. I never heard of one.
I'm ready for the next super chat, man. Next time it comes up, I'm ready.
I think he means a one-way mirror where you can see her.
Yeah.
No, she can see you too.
She doesn't even know you're there.
I would think these guys want you to. No, there's a curtain. Hold on. There's a curtain, and when you put the money in, the curtain opens, or So she does. You can't see anything until you pay, and then the curtain goes up.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much it is, but you got to keep feeding it money until you finish.
$25. I mean, I don't know how much it is.
Doc seems to know. Yeah, I thought
It's
it was
$25. I got no idea. It's $25. Very good, very good. Yes, that was a quick workout, Aussie expat.
You know what? It reminds me of.
I was already working out before I joined.
Shut up! Get back to it now, you fucking lazy prick. What was that?
Remember the Silence of the Lambs, where they were all behind glass booths.
Speaking of, I just want to give that story a rating. I've got another picture for you, Chief Tit.
Show me.
Okay. So, okay, look at this.
For the last time before turning 70. So she decided to pull a legendary backflip off a 33-foot height into a pool, which even most youngsters aren't capable of. She just lost her husband, which made her realize lifetime is scarce. And even though all the young guys tried to tell her to rethink this decision, no one could stop her at this very moment from jumping. Here it is for the last time before turning 70. So she decided
what is
the 33-foot height into a pool, which even
is that scary to do?
That's not right. You need training before going up to the 10-meter platform, or at least I think it's.
I feel like you could get paralyzed if you do it wrong.
Yeah,
you can die if you do it wrong.
There you have
it.
You heard it from the chiropractor.
What's Archie's algorithm on YouTube that would come up on his feed?
You gotta wonder what he's watching. You do have to wonder.
Elderly women in bathing suits.com.
He's been watching too many of those
pay anything to see his search history.
Crocodiles.
Well, if you want to know about Archie's browser history, contact Tan, because he always photographs it.
Archie, how much of the super chat do you need to show your browser history? Real deal, not
real deal. Yes.
Not a chance.
Yes, not a chance in hell. I got to tell you something, guys. That is pretty scary shit there. You fall off that thing at the wrong height. You got to also how you hit it. If you hit it with your head, you're dead. Wouldn't you have to hit it with your feet?
There's actually one of the divers in competition who accidentally hit his head. He got injured pretty badly, but it wasn't.
I remember that. Was that one of the Olympics? Was that one of the Olympics or something years ago?
Chief, if you jump off the Sydney Harbour Bridge, you'll die.
Yeah, people used to commit suicide like that, Arch.
Yes. Yeah, because it's so high. You hit the glass, you hit the water. So
apparently it's got to do with somebody needs to be at the bottom breaking the water for you.
Well, they say if you drop something like a hammer right before it breaks the water tension of the water, and so you'll slip through the water more easily. But I'm telling you, if you jump off the Golden Gate Bridge and you drop a hammer first and then you jump, you're gonna die.
Mikey, what if you cover yourself in Dawn dishwasher detergent, which, as we know, is a surfactant, and breaks the surface tension of water?
If you did a perfect toes, pointed toes, foot with your body straightened and arms pointed straight up, you landing, you're probably okay. I mean, there's been people that have survived jumping off the Golden Gate, right? You know,
There are people who have fallen out of an aeroplane and survived, Mikey. It doesn't mean it's normal.
DB Cooper.
I know.
There was a flight attendant who famously did that.
You get the hammer. You get the hammer. You throw it down first, then you jump over thinking you're going to be okay. You get it, and then you dive into it and you get out with a hammer stuck in your head. You go, "Hey, I broke the water. It was all good." But
no, there were guys, some bomber, tail gunner, and a gunner in a World War II bomber. The plane was going down. They weren't going to go down with it. They didn't have parachutes, and they just jumped. And they landed in some thick, like conifer trees, and were broken by the branches. They jumped from like 20,000 feet.
There's no way they jumped from 20,000 feet. Really?
Yes.
Why would they?
Those fucking guys did have parachutes, Mikey. I mean,
but I mean, like,
sometimes the parachutes didn't function, but I don't think they jumped without a chute.
No, but why would they jump at 20,000? Why not wait till 100?
I'm not sure of the fucking altitude.
Or do it like Bugs Bunny. Step out from the very last minute.
Highest I imagine failed parachute jump. And I know there is one guy who jumped from parachute, full height, and he landed, parachute failed. He landed in a swamp, severe injuries, but did survive. I don't know how many stories there are of people jumping from planes at altitude.
Out from 10 feet just before the crash.
I'll find the story if I can. Okay.
Yeah.
Chief
It'd be interesting. Like, why would you
another
jump
video
at
for you,
20,000?
Chief Tit? Can I show you another video?
Well, yeah, I don't know the altitude, but it was really high. Their airplane was
These
on
are the
fire,
stupid rich people, Chief
An
Tit.
elderly woman in a bathing suit.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go. We got a Ferrari. Look at this. Actually, I'll just take this out to make it bigger. Is that better for you guys?
Yeah, that's better.
This looks like Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Bueller,
where he crashed the Ferrari right through the glass.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. B. Oh my God, I can't believe it. B.
That's an AI
What
voice.
did you think of that, Chief?
That's AI. That's AI.
Hey, Mike. 18,000 feet. You were right.
Whoa, look at that, Mike. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Wait a minute. Did I hear what I just heard?
Yeah, you did. Aussie Expat, go ahead and make your apology.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He's right.
1, 2.
It was on fire. But as he said, if it was on fire, I understand.
1, 2.
Mike, you accept the apology.
I got another video for you guys. Have a look at this, okay?
Is that you, Archie, in that BMW?
Showing off.
How about somebody like racing it up to like 60 miles an hour?
That could obviously be real.
There you go,
That
guys.
happens often with cars and coffee. People do that. Usually with a Mustang.
Archie, you don't always drive like that, do you, in the BMW?
No, I never done. Mine's only a 4-cylinder. It wouldn't do it anyhow.
Archie values his tires.
Yes, the tires are expensive.
Yes, exactly.
Tires are
Very
expensive.
Did you pay for this?
I brought these in here myself. couldn't
What are you
figure out
doing?
why the seller
What the
kept
fuck is
asking if I was going to inspect the attic.
What the hell is all this?
Short.
I told
This is
you.
Archie's browser history.
This is a snapshot of that Archie brain, you see. You can never unravel it.
The limbic
It's like
brain.
the Gordian knot, that thing, right? There's no point trying to work out what it is, how it exists. It is what it is.
It would be weird if the doctors
And you
took
just
that
marvel at it.
final electrode up and then this is what they see.
I tell you what, there, Chief Tip. I tell you what, next year I'm going to be wearing the Pam a lot, Chief Tip.
Fucking Pam. The fucking Pam.
Why don't you trade that in? Trade
You
it
love
in.
I love the thing. I love the strap. It suits it perfectly.
It does. It's a great watch, aren't they? Pams are great.
And I love the Pams. I bought all those Rolexes, and you know what? I'm reaching for the Pam.
Pam, Pam,
What?
Pam, 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 Pam.
Very, Mark, what is kibble? What is kibble, Mark?
Kibble is dry dog food pellets.
Is that good or bad for dogs?
I mean,
You got to add the bits to it.
I don't know. You can
Can
feed that.
humans eat kibble? Can humans eat kibble?
No, it's not human grade foods. But so look,
Do you give some to kitty cat? Do you give some to the kitty sometimes?
some of it is better than others. And personally, what I do is I feed a good one to my dog, but I supplement it with real foods such as eggs, liver, and meat and chicken and all sorts of. So that I use the kibble as a base. So I'm sure that I get a balance.
What do you think of people who want to give their dog vegetarian food?
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea. However, I will say I had a friend who had a Doberman who lived to 17 on vegan, which is really nuts. It should have never.
Isn't 17 a little long for a Doberman?
Yes, it should have never really happened, but it did. So, in general, most people are not going to make it work, but in a couple cases,
Doc,
I know.
would you ever go? Sorry, Chief Tip, would you ever go vegan, vegetarian?
No.
Absolutely fucking not.
Animals
Jesus
are too delicious.
Christ.
Hey, by the
Son of
way,
a-
do you know?
You
do
shouldn't
guys
knock it
know-
until you try it.
Do you know how
Oh,
you can tell if
shut
someone?
up.
Do you know how you can tell if someone's vegan?
Their eyes are sunk.
No, don't worry. They'll tell you. They'll tell you. They want you to know.
They want you to know. That's exactly right.
But Doc,
Jesus,
you're
they come to the wrong
I'm
place
not
when it
vegan.
comes to me.
I'm not
Fuck
vegan.
them, man. I
You're
like
not
a
vegan.
steak. I love meat.
It's
Oh my
vegetarians
God.
are not as militant. Vegans are militant.
I eat eggs every week. I'm eating.
You
at least-
murderer.
Yeah, I am. Well, I don't eat fertilized eggs generally.
Of course
so,
not.
I mean, I'm not really that much of a murderer.
You're eating a potential baby, not a real baby.
Right.
Fucking hell.
And
I
the
mean,
people who are
Josh,
screaming
you've
the
never tried
loudest
that
also want to
vegetarian
have
shit.
abortion legal and available.
Well, would you eat a fertilized? You wouldn't eat a woman's fertilized egg because that would be a zygote. But how about just like an unfertilized egg?
You mean a human? Why would I want to eat human, Mark? Come on.
You're a
Well,
fucking
it has all the
stupid-
right. It has all the right It has all the right immune support, like colostrum.
Well, that is where they get stem cells.
Nice.
So there is
Umbilical
that.
cords, baby fetuses. Actually,
Oh,
they're making
Christ.
stem
Arch,
cells.
would you eat? Would you guys vegetarian, Arch? What about you?
My God, would I go vegetarian? You got to be
Or
insane.
vegan? Huh?
You know what? I would kill my own meat if I had to.
It's
You know,
not
actually,
that
the funny
hard.
thing is, there was a
Not
great
that big a
ad:
deal.
beer, chips, and beer. That's vegan food. Vegan doesn't always mean healthy.
Yeah, it depends what it's fried in. You know, I'm not.
I do as I've gotten older. Like I tell you, Chief Tit, sometimes a pizza with capsicum and mushroom is delicious. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to have meat, right?
Well, no, but
No.
the cheese has rennet.
You have
in it,
cheese
which is
on
a
it,
meat
though?
product.
Sorry,
Cheese is not
Of course.
vegetarian.
that's
Yeah.
cheese is not veg. Yes, it is.
No, it isn't because it has rennet in it, which is made by killing cows.
Reddit. What's Reddit? What is
Rennet is produced in cow stomach. Just Google it. Rennet, RENNET. Most
Okay.
cheese has a meat product in it called rennet.
It's like
Okay.
when you're
Americans
eating
put in
Jello,
cheese.
that's not
I
vegetarian.
don't
Well,
like my
Jell-O-
cheese in a can, Marky, by the way. I don't like in the spray can. I don't use that cheese. I like gourmet cheese, proper
That's
Italian
right.
cheese.
I love it. I love
So
cheese.
we eat normal cheese, like the Europeans.
I like the
What
premium
fuck cheese?
mozzarella cheese. Beautiful, mozzarella cheeses. That's what you want. I
Cheese
love.
got
I
its
tell you
name
this,
because someone smelled it and went cheese, and then they said, "Yeah, this is a good name for it."
He who smelt it.
I got to
can't
tell you
understand people
seriously,
purposely
beer
eating
and
that stuff.
chips. You know that French
Felt it.
fries and beer is vegetarian.
Well, for that matter, so is whiskey and soda.
Look, I've got nothing against vegetables. Don't get me wrong, right? It's just that if you don't have any meat at all or any meat products, that's just you're a fucking heathen.
Actually, I tell you, Chief, I got a friend of mine who went vegetarian, and his doctor, after 12 months, said you better start eating meat again. That's the doctor.
Well,
said.
we have a vegetarian doctor right here.
Is that right?
Yeah.
The thing is that if you go vegetarian and you don't supplement with a proper diet to get your proteins, you're going to have problems. And if you don't eat eggs, you're going to have a problem.
Oh.
So you can't just say I'm not going to eat meat and then continue just surviving on whiskey. You're going to have problems.
Well, hold on a minute. I feel like we have the proof is in the pudding. Apparently, you can.
Well, he does eat ice cream, and there's some.
You know what? That's true. There's dairy.
There's some egg in the ice cream. He's probably surviving on that.
Yeah.
He's getting his essential amino acids from the ice cream.
I do love an amino acid.
Hey, so what are you Americans doing for New Year's Eve? You got anything up? Because me and Archie I had a massive night last night. Archie, what did you do last night?
I was watching the ABC coverage. In Sydney Harbour. That was probably, I think, the best spot to do a
right.
The best spot in Australia for New Year's is Sydney Harbour. They have. Did you see that? Can you see that from your house?
No, I can't see it from the house, but we could see the fireworks go above the skyline, above the city skyline.
That was an amazing display that there. I must admit, the coverage on ABC was pretty crappy. They had.
Please don't say that word.
No, we had a cocktail party out the back. We had a pool party, a pool cocktail party out the back. We had the heater on. It was 37 degrees in the pool.
Oh, what's it?
I was ridiculous. Probably went through about 10 grand worth of gas. And then we had shots and friggin', it was disgusting. And we made sliders with prawns.
Sliders are good. Sliders are good. Yes, sliders are good.
Nothing like a prawn coming back up for that seafood tang.
How many sliders did you eat, Chief Tit?
I had 3 sliders, 3 prawn ones and 2 cheeseburger ones. And then I had an eye fillet. It was beautiful.
Wow.
We had a lovely food. It was great. We had a lot of people. Everybody got drunk. There was a lot of vomiting and all that sort of shit. Super chat.
In Team Vacheron, $2. Mike, thoughts on the VC Matthews d'Art 82020? Thank you. I'll bring that up. I got to bring that up now. I'm going to bring that up.
This is a blue dial.
Let's have a look. Bringing it up. We're going to bring it up on the screen now. Let's have a look. We're going to have a look. This is the Vacheron.
Métier.
Don't ever, you got to be careful be very careful what you type in when you're searching, Did
you just see that?
The clip. Get the clip. Somebody
that was fucking dumb.
Get the clip.
You sick fucking puppy. I love it.
Here we go. There we go. We got mushrooms we got little nuggets planted there for the audience in the coming years. Oh, this is amazing. Look at that. It's skeletonized. 30. That's not expensive, is it really? 30 grand. That's not bad at all, really, is it? 30. What size is it? It is. What size is it? Let's have a look. Does it say?
Probably 39.
40 mil, 40 mil, 40 mil.
It's just not very VC. It's not very VC at all.
I think it is. No, that's high-end horology.
What I mean is, VC. It's all about the dial, and they've gotten rid of the dial by making it skeletonized.
Oh, it's skeletonized. It's gorgeous. That is so beautiful.
I
love it. I love it.
Really,
I mean,
I'm not feeling it for
Breguet
VC.
also.
Well, the
I
question
think Breguet does it better, but hey, that's just me.
The question is to me, right?
Yeah.
Question was to Mike, which is why we're ignoring you.
I like skeleton watches. This one doesn't really float my boat too much. As much as I like Vacheron,
Tits, check your
okay.
WhatsApp.
It's okay. This is a Vacheron. Yeah.
It's okay.
Yep.
Tits, look at your WhatsApp.
If I were to get a skeleton watch, I would gladly rock this watch.
No, you can't do that.
I like the Cartier skeletonized. I do like sense that they're being juvenile right now. Why do I sense that?
Look at entry. Wait a minute. Look at number 3 on the list, and look. Subsequently, he didn't get enough hits, so he goes, "Okay, we'll do the second best one." He went from too specialized to a little bit more generic.
This is hold on, Doc. Check the WhatsApp. Okay, where were we?
How juvenile.
Okay, so Mike, did you complete your thoughts? I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No worries. Yeah, thoughts are forgotten.
Well, you know what? Everybody believes you're correct.
Okay.
The guys are with you on this one.
Okay.
Tits, you okay? You all right,
man? I'm not sure. I don't know if I'll ever be back after that.
I'd like to know, are you tasting a prawn slider right now?
It's all coming up. Oh, fuck.
You all right there? You okay, Doc? You all right?
He's the man.
All right, guys, we need some super chats to get us off topic here and to move the show along. Please help. Please help.
Please help.
We didn't know, and we shouldn't be laughing without telling the audience what we're laughing.
No, we really should. Yes.
No. Come on.
Hey, we've got to have some internal fun to encourage people to come on here. It's been
Maybe
we've got to have some. We've got to have some
we'll make
internal
a members only video.
Internal fun. This is internal fun.
You know what we're all going to do when we finish this?
Go straight to hell.
We're going to go look those exact things up and see what the results were. I'll try to make a booking, and somebody will say, "Well, some other gentleman rang up recently as well, and they've taken the entire afternoon out."
You're going to need a bigger room.
You're going to need a bigger car.
Oh, fuck.
You got to have fun, guys. We got to have fun. You know what I mean? This year, we got to have some fun. I got to tell you something, Chief Tit.
But we're still going to have fun.
Chief Tit. Yeah. One of the reasons I'm getting rid of the car is because I can travel overseas more, have a lot more fun, and
Can't you
I got to be honest with you. Sorry.
Can't you put the car in storage?
No, I'd rather get rid of it. It's a lot of money.
What's the money?
You got to insure it even in storage.
No, look, he's right. I mean, one day we're going to fucking drop dead. Do you know what I mean? Cars and shit. You want to go and have some experiences?
You know what? Listen, Chief Tit. You know, studies have proven that if you take good physical care of yourself, that you'll live longer. Things like yoga, massage, like just things that are self-care, self-care.
Chiropractors. We don't like calling it
chiropractic adjustments.
We like calling it adjustments.
Chiropractic adjustment. Yeah, these are.
Archie, you can use your Medicare card for half of this shit,
I know. Booper. There was a big scandal with that. You know that, don't you?
Oh my fucking hell. Oh, my stomach.
You gotta live. You gotta live. I gotta tell you something. You gotta have some fun. Look, I'm actually looking at packing up and going to. The only things that really held me back is with the car. It's not good to leave it sitting for 6 months or 3 months. You want to use it.
You could get milky oil.
Yeah. So look, I think it's a great.
I don't think that was a
great.
direction at Mike, though. I don't think that was.
No, I was talking to Archie.
But Archie, you know about that car, and you know the market for that car. Can you tell me this?
Yeah.
You know how some cars, you buy them, they depreciate, but then they'll get to a certain level, and then for the next sort of 10, 15, 20 years, they're always at that level. They've done their ass, and that's it. Is that where the BM that you've got, has that reached that sort of plateau point now or not?
I don't think it's dropped that.
I think with the amount of plastics that's in them, they keep going until they're worth zero.
Right. That's interesting.
I think realistically that car is probably good for about 100,000 miles, 120,000 miles. What's 200,000 kilometers? So it's got 60. You know, it's a very good car, but it is, you know, it has got that engine. If you look after it, they actually say with that B48, it should last for a long time. Should last a long time. But I don't think any car really lasts forever. Doc has got an E46. That's actually, you got an E46, Doc, haven't you?
Yep, I do. I love it.
That's a lot of fun, isn't it?
It's a lot of fun. It started appreciating over the last several years. Yeah, no reason for me to sell it. I might get another car, but I'm not going to sell this one. You want to see it? I can bring it up. It'll take me a moment, but I can do it. Let me get rid of the Somali scammer and put in the BMW.
So while you're looking that up, Doc, let me just say this to Arch, right? So I remember I told you how long, like, I mean, that was like the mid 2000, not even 2006 or 7 or 8, around then I had this Maserati, and I sold the fucking thing for about, I think it was about 40, 45, something like that, right? I've looked it up just now on car sales, and they're at that level. They're still 45 to 50 grand.
You don't understand, Doc. No, you don't understand. I've owned an Italian car, Chief Tit. Let me explain it to you.
Yeah.
Okay. There's depreciation, right? What the horror story is the yearly 10,000 you've got to pump into it. Okay.
Yeah.
So stop hemorrhaging 10,000 a year.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I keep ignoring my part of the argument, you know, selectively ignoring.
That is fucking Doc. That is so beautiful. That there.
That is beautiful. Yeah.
Yours is a manual too, isn't it? Manual.
6-speed.
That's sharp, man.
6 on the floor.
So what model is that exactly?
Do you have spacers on the wheels?
It's an M3.
It's called an E46. The body shape is called E46. E46 came out late 90s after the E36. You know, the cabriolet you've got in Greece, that's an E36. This is an E46. And they ran until early 2004, 2006, I think.
I think it's E90. Mine is a 2005. I think the last one, E46, was a 2006, and then they came out with the V8 after that. But this has a straight 6.
Yeah, for the M3. Yeah, because I had the year 1 of the 135, and that was 2008.
Super.
And the M3 of the same year had the V8.
Super chat. Starchy, $2. Losing 100,000 on 3 Series isn't even funny.
When I first saw the design,
I didn't lose
I always
100. I halved my money. I halved my money after 4 years. I mean, hey, that's what it costs. You get a Tesla or any other car. That's not much. It's not much different, really.
When I got this car, it was 5 years old when I bought it, and it had depreciated significantly in that 5 years because that's what they do.
Smart. Low kilometers.
When I bought it, it's up to 100,000 miles now.
Yeah.
But you know, my mechanic says there's no reason it can't go to 200 because it's been treated delicately. It's never been raced. A lot of them get raced and stuff like that, but mine's never been raced. And I pretty much drive it like a little old lady, except for on rare occasions when
timing chain.
They said that's not an issue on mine right now. And then there's something called Vanos, which I thought, oh, I'm going to need that. And as they said, no, you don't, because this thing hasn't really been driven hard. And then sometimes they got to go into the engine and change rods and things. Nope, nothing, because my car was treated very gingerly in its life.
Yeah. The only thing maintenance wise is the Vanos. That's the variable valve.
Yeah, but they said mine doesn't even need replacing of that.
Yeah, but
when I took it to the mechanic,
I'll be back, guys. I'll be back.
My car got smashed, and I didn't know if I wanted to repair it or just get a new car. So I took it to the mechanic and did like essentially a new purchase inspection, and he says it's perfect. You don't need Vanos. Looks fine. You don't need any of these things. They just did a basic tune-up and changed the fluids and all those sorts of things.
Now that he's gone, guys, now that he's gone, we can have a look at the background and we can see, is there any particular products we're interested in?
What's with the banana in pajamas?
Yeah, we went, I don't know. He hasn't been able to answer that one. The doll's been sent to you, it looks like. See how it's gone?
Yeah, he told me the doll was on its way.
So what else has he got back there, the sicko?
Is that shoes, a bunch of hats?
Yeah. Shoes. Are those a new pair of runners there?
Those are Adidas.
Why do you need two purses? I understand the purse, but why do you need two of them?
You know,
one for each shoe.
Purses?
So I think what he's done is, look, those new shoes, that if we just do a little bit of psychoanalysis here, not that we're psychologists, but that means that he's made a New Year's resolution. The new runners of the New Year's resolution.
Oh, yeah. He's going to start running. Well, you know, I have to confess, Tits, if you
what's that doll? What does that doll mean?
That's the banana.
Bananas and pajamas, man. That's not an unusual thing.
That's a famous Australian cartoon toy.
Yeah.
Now, Tits, that looks exactly like your house the first day that you joined us.
That's actually tidy for my place.
You know, it's the maid's month off at your house.
That's right. So what else has he got? He'll be putting that blue T-shirt on with the Audi hat, the shoes. He'll wear the shorts that he's currently got on, and he's going to get fit.
Can someone tell me why those blue curtains are so wrinkled? You'd think they would just like hang out and not be wrinkly like that.
Which ones?
The blue curtains, you know, against the brick. Like, look in the back. You mean cover the window.
The blue bed sheet, you mean?
Exactly.
You're not thinking what I'm thinking, are you?
Well, I don't know.
It does look like you've been doing something on it.
That's exactly right. He couldn't find anything else he wanted to wipe his hands with.
What's at the very far left bottom corner of this? It's orange. It looks like headphones. Or something.
Yes.
Okay, because
it looks like those sort of like this sort of thing, maybe for shooting or something, like hunter's headphones, because they got the blaze orange.
Maybe that's what he puts on when his wife talks to him.
It didn't strike me as
exactly
like
just like they
listening.
use at the tarmac. They pop those things.
Yeah. Now, Doc, before you joined us, we were talking about Vietnam, and I know you have very strong feelings about Vietnamese women. Archie was thinking about going there. What would your advice to him be?
Don't marry them.
What's it like being married to a Vietnamese woman, Doc? You know, like theoretically.
Where am my ear protection at?
I'm sorry. Are you having PTSD? Doc's having PTSD flashbacks. He's back.
Have you guys seen those games where you look at the screen and then you look at the next one and one of them's missing some items?
Yeah, where's Waldo? Right.
Yeah, this is like a Where's Waldo sort of shit.
I will say the one that I had there, she didn't yell profanities, and a lot of the modern women are really into profanity. So
was she small? Was she physically small?
About 5 foot.
Is she in this photo somewhere? Under the cupboard, maybe behind the black shoe.
She's in the
Well, there's
shoe.
two little eyes on the right-hand corner near the umbrella.
She's in the left sneaker. The left trainer.
She did go to Vietnam a few times, so she's probably continued that. She probably goes visiting time to time.
Is that a first aid shit on the top right-hand corner? What's that green thing with the cross on it?
Hang on. Top right?
Yeah, near the orange sort of Japanese Shinzen thing.
Yeah, well, I see that now. Oh, yeah, I see. It's a bottle of what, antiseptic, perhaps?
Yes, yes.
Could be baby oil.
Oh, gross.
Behind it looks like alcohol.
Yes. Yeah. It could be. That could be like baby oil.
Those go together. Little baby oil, a little alcohol to get in the mood. Yeah.
And he works from the right to left. Shh, he's come back now. Shush.
Yeah, but he can't hear us. So he can't hear us.
Behave yourselves. The teacher's back.
Hey.
Now, wait, we have a question, Archie. Archie, we have a question. Hold on. We got to put you big again. Turn around and look to your right. In the top right-hand corner of the credenza there, what is the bottle with the green cross on it? Could you get that and hold it up to the camera?
Oh, that's antiseptic lotion.
I told you guys.
Yeah.
Is it oil? The one behind it, is it oil?
No, it's antiseptic lotion.
The one behind it's alcohol.
Barbicide.
Oh, that's for antiseptic that's for killing the fleas in your comb and your brush.
It could be for the carpet beetles.
Now,
I told you, he's getting into his health. There's the sneakers. He's got the hat. He's got the T-shirt.
I told you, yoga, massage. Now, why do you keep antiseptic lotion?
In case he falls over when he's going for the run.
In case you skin your knee, or like, what's that for?
That's it. That's exactly it. That's it's been there for a while. It's okay.
Or like if you have an
very evasive, Mr. Pluto. It's very evasive, Mr. Pluto.
If you have an encounter of the naughty kind, can you like shake? Can you antiseptic yourself?
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like it's better to just do shots.
Yeah.
Yes. That's it.
Right.
That's it. Guys, what are you guys doing in America getting ready for New Year's? What time is it now? What time is it now in Chicago, Marky?
Well, Chicago 7:17. And for Mike, it would be 6:17 p.m. But in New York, it will be 8:17 p.m.
5:17.
5:17. Sorry,
you guys going out partying tonight? What's Mikey and the Marky and the Doc? What about you, Doc?
I got invited to a party. I was going to go, but I feel a bit of a sore throat coming on, and I did take a little ivermectin and hydroxychloroquine, and I've got my fingers crossed.
That is, you know what, Doc? You are definitely not going to have worms. That is excellent news.
Yeah. No
Super
worms.
chat. We use that to deworm dogs and horses. Ivermectin.
His anus is looking up.
Super. Super chat.
Super chat. Here we go. SD43, $2. Just got back from the pub. Happy New Year, guys.
Oh, yeah, I think they've already crossed over.
Yeah.
Nice. I think the kitten and I are going to get some Italian food, watch a movie, and then hopefully we can make it till 12:01 before we conk out.
Does that mean an Italian movie to go along with the Italian food?
I should get him to watch Godfather, but he hates it.
You guys have got a bit of medical background. Tell me this. Do you guys, that's what I was trying to ask before, when you sort of like got hungover and you got a headache, we've got this theory here in Australia that you sort of just keep drinking
hair of
through
the dog. Hair of the
dog, right? Before we started talking about
you drink Bloody
That's
Marys,
right.
man.
Mike is right. The Bloody Mary is for the morning drink so that you can, survive. Yeah.
Is it true? Do you believe it?
Yes, it works. Yes.
It's really just about being hydrated. I don't know that you need the Bloody Mary, but some people want to continue the party.
Right.
Bloody Mary works better than just water.
What about you, Arch? Do you believe in that, the hair of the dog thing?
What's the hair of the dog? Sorry, explain that to me.
Hair of the dog is where it's the theory that the next morning when you got a hangover, you just keep drinking and it'll make you feel better.
Well, that can also make you bloated.
Yep.
Well, some of us are
That
sort of
too.
beyond the point of worrying about
Sometimes,
too
you know,
much.
I remember when I used to go out clubbing when I was young. There was nothing better in the morning than potato scallops. Remember potato scallops? Greasy potato scallops. That fixed all. I mean,
Seven.
you remember that? Potato scallops. You'd have a potato, and it was just, or a schnitzel, a really nice schnitzel. You know what I mean? Oh, really held the oil in.
Greasy
there's
food
one
helps
that's
with
been in the-
hangovers.
Stodgy.
Then
Something
there's
to
been
soak up.
times where I've had
those were
friends
the
calling me up
days.
thinking I'd have a hangover, and I never had one.
Those were the days, my friend. You had those. You have those things.
Sounds
They
like
were
a painful
delicious.
thing, though, the hangover.
Delicious. They were
So
delicious. Delicious.
SD43's from England, so he would have they, what time is it now? Have they just clocked over?
Oh yeah,
from
they've
then?
already. Yeah, they've already.
Yeah,
crossed
they're already in it.
What, sort of 20 minutes ago, sort of thing? Yeah. That's interesting.
They've
I
already.
think New
made-
Zealand's one of the first countries to get the new year.
Is Tahiti on the other side of the date line, Arch, or is that, or are they still our side of it, the day?
Oh, I'm not. The first country to celebrate New Year's is Kiritia Island. I never.
Never been there.
Which country?
Sounds like French Polynesia or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably. Yeah, Kiribati, then Samoa, Tonga, and then New Zealand. New Zealand.
Yes.
I love Tonga.
New
You know what?
Zealand.
Tonga is on my world time, I think.
New Zealand.
Crazy.
Yeah, New Zealand. That's it.
They're very beautiful countries, those South Pacific islands. Mark, have you ever been on holiday down there?
No.
Australia is actually fifth country, fifth to celebrate New Year.
I've been to your fair city, Tits. I've been to your fair city. I've been to Mardi Gras there a couple times.
Fuck, I tell you what. Can I tell you a little story about Mardi Gras?
Yeah, go right ahead.
I was studying law. I was like second or third year of university, right? And we had this old guy who was a university lecturer in criminal law, a real sort of like, uptight barrister, okay? And then anyway, he stopped lecturing and suddenly this chick came in and I was sitting next to one of my best friends and she came in and she was hot, smoking hot body, short cropped blonde hair, just stunning. And we were like, oh my God, she's hot, these tits, everything hot, right? Anyway, we were sort of sitting there and flirting with her for the next 6 months and then Mardi Gras came up, right? And we went to the Mardi Gras in the crowd just to watch everybody going past. And Mark, we've got this thing called the Dykes on Bikes. You ever heard of that?
Yeah, but by the way, guys, Mardi Gras is Gay Pride in Sydney. That's what that is.
Yeah, right.
She was one of the Dykes on bikes.
Man, I was standing right in the corner there with my mate. We were having a laugh, that sort of thing. All the drag queens were there. It was all good, right? No problem. And then suddenly the Dykes on Bikes come past. And the Dykes on Bikes have got these tight jeans on Harley Davidsons, with the sort of more masculine dyke on the front and the sort of feminine one on the back, 2x2, right? Yeah. And this chick stops with this massive Harley 1200cc thing, just goes boom right in front of us, brum, 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 like that. And I'm looking at her, and then my mate's looking at me. We're looking at this, and there's this shocker on the front, this thing with tats, just revolting. And on the back, I go,
your girlfriend,
familiar, and she was painted all in purple, right? But her tits were out.
Fuck!
And I'm looking at it, I'm going,
I know those tits.
Nah, can't be. And he looks at me and he
I
goes,
shall name my screen name after. I shall name my YouTube channel after those tits.
And we were laughing at it, but it's fucking her. And she didn't recognize it. She's like, off her
She
fucking
looks at you and
face.
goes, boys, I didn't know you were gay too.
The next, you should have seen what it was like when we went to the lecture theater on the week after. We're sitting in the front and he was just going, brum, 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 brum. She couldn't work it out. She couldn't work it out. And at the end of the semester, when we were finally finished with that subject, she goes, boys, you're nice kids and everything, but why is it that you kept making those noises at the front, you know, during the rest of the class? I couldn't understand it. It was ridiculous. Anyway, he told her in the end, and we were fucked. She took it well. She was pissing herself laughing.
That's funny.
Oh, it was good.
Was it her or not her? Was it her or not?
It was her. It was her.
Wow, what a great story to have there. What a great story. Chief Tip, what's your go for today? It's 11:30 in Brisbane, 12:30 in Sydney. What do you do today? Do you just recover, or you got to clean up all the shit where people made a mess?
I did that in the morning, Arch. The minute I got up, I couldn't stand looking at it. There was cakes everywhere, bottles, shit everywhere. It was disgusting. So I cleaned it all up. Now I'm just going to relax for the rest of the day, I think.
Movies? Watch a bit of Netflix or something?
Yeah, something like that. Maybe look up some things on YouTube or maybe replicate certain other things or the
$50 Crown Gold, $50. $50.
$50.
So much. Crown Gold, $50. Happy New Year, Arch and crew. Best wishes for a healthy and prosperous 2026.
That was very nice.
Thank you so much.
Indeed.
How's the throat there, Mark?
Hey. You know, we're not to that point in our relationship, but, you know, thank you for
Did you hear what he said? Archie, did you hear what he said?
I heard him.
He's
him.
such a
He's such an
outrageous fucking flirt. Okay, no way.
He's good.
Don't treat me like one of your law students. Paint me like one of your French girls, Jack.
So what are you doing? What's your New Year's resolution, guys?
Oh, maybe I should make a no shitters resolution. You know,
yeah, like that's actually going to work.
Come on, I could restrain myself.
How's the genuine laughter from Doc? It was like, as if that's gonna
I'm in his WhatsApp. I get to see them on a regular basis.
Well, I don't mean I will wear the ones that I already have, like all 50 of them. But I mean,
what about you, Doc? What about you?
I'm probably going to pick up modern Daytona in 2026. That's what I think is my resolution.
Yes, you now
one
have
or the other way, either AD or gray market. Whatever.
Well, you got a good watch from an AD recently.
I did.
Yeah,
I did. And I sent her a nice little thank you with a little Starbucks card, and yeah, she's nice.
Did I miss something? What did you get, Doc?
He got a Sky Dweller.
Yeah,
oh wow!
I don't think I have a picture of it yet. I'll have to
What,
take
the
some
blue one with the.
I have a black one with an oyster bracelet, which is actually what I asked for. In fact, she questioned whether I had it right because I said, well, probably my first choice would be a black dial with oyster band, and she's looking at me odd. She's, are you sure you don't want blue? I said, well, I mean, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I'd like a dark dial, so if there's no black available.
Would she have given you a blue one?
I have no idea. She just looked at me kind of odd and asked, "Are you sure? You sure you?"
Because the blue is the hype one, but I feel
that's
like you
right.
got it.
And the green, they got the green as well, don't they?
Well,
yeah, that's super hype. Doc, I think she respected you more for asking for what you did.
She probably did. She knows I'm a little eclectic. She saw me the first time we met. I actually was wearing one of my 4-digit Daytonas, and she knew what it was.
DJ.
And then she showed me the museum that they had. They had a little museum where they had actually one of the 4 digits, the Paul Newman 4-digit. Yeah, exotic dial. So I mean, but she says not everybody gets to see this place, but I think you deserve it based on what you're wearing today.
Oh, nice.
And it was
well, that would have helped.
That's when she took you into the supply closet.
Well, that's when my sister said, "I think she likes you." That's what I think is going on.
Okay, Doc. Now we get into the truth. Did you put out?
Well, I've only seen her 3 times because it's not a local AD, so I have to travel there. And
Well, that tells me 2 things. Number one, you didn't answer the question.
Yeah.
And number 2,
I did not have sexual relations. I don't know how many times I have to say it.
Guys, it's time for me to wrap this baby up. We're at the 2-hour mark, Marky.
Well, it has been a wonderful New Year's Eve show here in the United States. Thank you for joining us on your New Year's Day, boys.
Yeah,
Those of you in
I
Aussie.
started it a bit later for
New
Chief
Year's.
Tit. Actually, I thought, everyone's probably a bit under.
He's a bit
the
rough
weather.
around the edges. Tit
Absolutely.
looks a little green around the gills.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody who super chatted today, guys. Let's thank
He's looking
them.
a little
We have-
Alec Baldwin too, like he needs a shave or something.
He
go
does
for the look.
the look.
You like that?
We got Phoenician Cedar. We got Original OC. Thank you, OC. JD Montreal. Starchy. Angelic Slayer. JD Montreal. The Undertaker. We got There Is Something About Dave.
3 cents.
Jefferson Exotic. Davey Smalls. Watch You Are. Jefferson Exotic. Amazing Air Show videos. Frank V. $50. And we got Frank V again, $50. I'm Team Vacheron. We had Starchy. We had SD43 Crown Gold.
$50.
And we've also got one here. Mike Webb, €2.50. Arch, Chief Tit, Doc, and Mike the Snake, Mark. Happy New Year, guys. We'll see you
Happy
in
New
the
Year
new
to
one.
you.
Take care,
nice.
guys. See you later, guys. Happy New Year to the dog. See. Hi, guys. It's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.